Good morning. I am near the Sandy Golf Links. It's a Tuesday morning. I'm doing a walk before I start my tax appointments for the day. And I've got a beautiful scenery just here. I love my sceneries, guys. And I want to just thank everyone that has been following me on YouTube. I set a goal to become a YouTuber about 3 weeks ago, maybe. And I'm up to 4,000 subscribers, which I think is pretty good. There is a mix of different countries and different ages. It looks like the most popular age for listeners is 25 to 35. 80% are men. And the top 3 countries are Australia, US, and India as well. And I was thinking about India, why it's popular, and I guess there's probably a lot of people that are accountants over there and are seeing me talk about accounting. So that was an interesting stat. I review my stats on every single platform, and each platform is very different. There's a very different audience on all the different platforms. So Instagram is 65% women my age. It's about 63% women my age, and then it's men my age, Instagram. Facebook is about 75% men, and TikTok, I don't know. I said before I was going to check my TikTok. I check my stats just to see what's going on with them. They're my main ones. I also am doing LinkedIn as well, so feel free to follow me on any of the platforms. I sometimes adjust my content depending on the platform. Why am I doing all the platforms? Because the number one thing that people say is diversification, and that even includes platforms. I had a question, someone wanted to ask me about ETFs and investing. I've got to be really careful because I'm a licensed professional in accounting. So if I'm going to share about ETFs, it's going to be about my own personal investing journey. And I invest in my own businesses rather than investing in the ASX as much, and I do other types of investments as well. So I'll have a think about what I can and can't say on ETFs. I've got a lot of clients that invest in ETFs, and that's their investment strategy to their risk profile. So one, I think always get a good financial advisor on board to help you with your investment strategy. And number 2, everyone is going to be different. So what I do is going to be different to what you guys want to do. So I'm going to show you my favorite walk part that I'm just about to go on. For anyone following along on my platforms, I love doing walk and talks with everyone. They're always a lot of fun. So you're getting a walk and talk series this morning while I'm actually walking and talking, trialing out different content, seeing what resonates with people. I want to show you my view here because it's absolutely stunning. It might actually get a little bit windy though. I didn't really think about the wind, but that's all right. We've got seagulls here and we're coming out to the most beautiful area. So how did I start my morning this morning, guys? I've been on and off with Tony Robbins Priming, but I did it this morning. I did it yesterday morning. So I do some priming with Tony Robbins. I think it's going to be too windy for you guys, but I want to show you the view here. There we go, that's the view, but I'm going to go down because it's probably going to be too windy. So I did Tony Robbins Priming this morning. For anyone that hasn't followed along, I've done Tony Robbins, UPW, Unleash Your Power Within 5 times. That is his cheapest course that he does, so I feel like I can at least do his cheapest one. I don't do any more of the more expensive ones. But you can listen to all his YouTube. It's a different vibe going to one of his in-person events, which I love to do. I just love to get that energy because I'm an energy person. One of the biggest things people comment on here is my energy, my natural energy. I get that from other people as well as from within. So Tony Robbins Priming, I do this in the mornings. You can just YouTube it and it's his priming, and it's all about gratefulness, sending love and visualization. And I've done it for over 100 times. And this morning, it's actually sunk in. When we talked about our goals, he said, these are not your goals anymore. You have done it. Feel it in your body that you have achieved those things that you wanted. You have already got the victory. It is already done. And I think that's the key part that we miss when we set goals. We set aspirational goals. I set really hard goals for myself, but really then visualize and feel it in your whole body from your head to your toe that you have achieved these goals. And I've listened to this over 100 times, probably close to 500 times. I've listened to this priming thing, and only then did it sink in. And why did it also just sink in then? Well, I think it's potentially because when we teach, we learn. So I'm now teaching on these principles. I've applied it in my life, and now I'm teaching on these principles, and then I'm picking things up even more now. I'm not going to go that way because of the wind. So really, when you are wanting a goal, it's one thing to set a goal. And I set pretty full-on goals for myself. I don't set easy goals because easy goals are achievable. So I've always learned, put them a little bit out of your comfort zone, out of your comfort reach. So set the goal. Then you have to act as if you have achieved that goal. And that's hard because you're still trying to reach for that goal. You can't see the goal. You might be very far from that goal, but then you have to act as if you are that goal. I was listening to another guy today who was saying, be dumb and so delusional that you have already got those goals. Be so delusional in everything that you do that of course you're going to get those goals. Other people might think you're stupid, and that is why you don't tell other people your goals, because they're going to go, oh, how are you going to do that? That's not achievable. When I told everyone that I wanted to get 100,000 on my Instagram, family said, how are you going to do that? That's pretty hard. What are you going to do? Well, I'm up to almost 72,000 on that Instagram, and I'm going to achieve that goal very soon, and have set even harder goals for myself now, or higher goals. They're not harder, they're achievable goals. And when I visualize now, I go, I have achieved those. I am acting as if I have those goals already. Another key part. It's very interesting. You pick all the good parts of what all these motivational speakers are saying and apply it to your life. What is the one thing that I say? Success leaves clues. Success leaves clues from all these people that have become successful. If you don't have anyone around you, then watch these people and listen to what they say. Don't listen to your parents, don't listen to your brothers or sisters, don't listen to friends that haven't achieved anything. Find people around you that have. So that's my motivational Tuesday morning talk here. I'm trying to get to about 10,000 steps, and then I've got my appointments all day today. So looking forward to doing these appointments. Just lost my hat here, and have an awesome day wherever you are. Hope the audio has come through not too bad on this one. We'll see.